Welcome to the wild world of macro photography, a genre that will definitely put your patience to the ultimate test. In today's video, I'll be sharing my experience with the TT Artisan 100mm f2.8 macro lens. Huge thank you to TT Artisan for sending it over. So I got started with what I consider the easiest form of macro, which is with a stationary subject and a stationary camera, which basically means there's no movement going on whatsoever. I wanted to start here in order to get comfortable pulling focus or finding focus, because that is one of the most challenging things with macro photography. Any photo or video you see with a white border around it was captured through the 100mm lens. Because of the focal length and its magnification, the focal plane is ultra thin with this lens, and so to combat that, I was shooting at f8 a lot to just give myself a little bit more room. This is where the light box really came in handy, because it allowed a lot of light to still enter even at that closed down f-stop. From these initial tests, one thing became very clear, and that is the lens is very sharp, and it performed amazingly well for the price that you're paying for it. I had a lot of fun going around and finding these items and photographing them in a way that I probably never would have otherwise. Getting these good initial results was very important for me, because I was headed for a much more challenging subject matter moving forward. But even in its easiest form, macro still requires an attention to detail that can take some time to get used to. Macro is tough. To up the ante a little bit, I decided to bring my camera, tripod, and a couple of small lights into the woods at night to grab some photos. I was on a walk with my family the other day, and I spotted these cool group of mushrooms. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be impossible at night. Freaking found them. Took me like 20 minutes of searching. Gone was the comfort of home, and what I was faced with instead was far less light and a creepy dark forest. Okay, I'm gonna shoot this one at f2.8. Spotted this one before I found the big guys. This tiny little mushroom right there. Starting to rain. I think I gotta go. With my tail between my legs, I scurried home before any rain or creatures could get me. Let's go home. I have no clue if I got anything there.
This one.
That is a stonefly, and we can spot 9 of them on this page.
I see one there.
With confidence growing, it was time to set out and find some of those damn little critters. The bugs are going to be down this path, I hope. 2 seconds later, we found something that was definitely not a bug, but it was awesome. So I took a picture anyway. And we got so lucky to see an owl. That was not expected at all. We're almost to our destination for the photos. Got distracted again because I see some nice water droplets on these leaves.
Poof. It's hot today.
Okay, you're doing a great job. Thanks, buddy. We made it to the garden. Now to see if there are going to be any bugs. Ha! If I couldn't find any bugs here, it might be time to take up a activity like knitting. All right, can you find me some bugs? Bugs, where are you? Where are you, bugs? I found one. Good thing I was looking up and not at the ground, because I just walked straight into this spider web. That would have been my nightmare. Now, what I didn't show you were the hundreds of out-of-focus photos I took that day. But with that said, I was starting to see the allure of macro photography. We lost track of time and had to remember to come and eat some lunch. For today, what I've decided is I'm gonna be running auto ISO. It's hard enough to do this with the manual focus. The more things you can give the camera to do, the better, I would say. Let's see if we can take one more photo, and then we gotta go. Last bug here, 2.8.
Can I see it?
I will show it to you in 2 seconds. It's tiny, but I think it's gonna be cool. Even at f2.8, I think the ISO went up to about 2000 here, and everything was moving. It was pretty tricky, actually. A high five from the best bug hunter. Good hunting with you, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for what I believe to be my best results with this 100mm macro lens. f4, 1/1000th of a second.